Oh, we are live and rolling. Alrighty, welcome everyone. My name is RayeoTNJ, and I am here to bring you I believe the third sequel in a row for this event, bringing you Ducktales 2, which I believe is also, again, like Skyface said earlier, is rigged because this might be the easiest game in the entire list. Like, I think it's an easier speed run than Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. And I'm not gonna lie, and I run Chip 'n Dale. But since we have time, I figured just do a quick overview of the story of the game. So I decided Thursday that I'm gonna do good ending instead of any percent. What that entails is actually following the story and lore of the game. The game's lore is that Scrooge's nephew found a piece of a treasure map, and Scrooge, being Scrooge, needs to figure out where this treasure is because he needs more money. So how good ending is going to run is that I'm going to be collecting a hidden piece of the map in each of the levels, and then doing a secret secondary level, a secret level towards the end of the game before we actually go to the final fight. So here we go. So it's going to be an easy mode because I'm a wuss and we are doing easy mode. And we're going to start once I hit start on easy mode. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now the game itself is no different than the first one. You have five levels to choose from. We're going to start with Niagara, which if anyone's ever done the any percent is going to be a little off the cuff just because you want to do, I believe it's Mew first. Only because of RNG, which you will see soon enough. But already less than 30 seconds in, we're taking our first little sidetrack because we need to get to this large chest, which will house our first piece of the map. And then it starts shaking and oh no, we are trapped. Crap, I guess I've got to reset. There's nothing I can do, see? Oh wait, who's this little guy? No fear. We're immediately going to be saved. And then we're gonna go on our merry way. So most of the good ending difference is that we're gonna be sidetracked to different spots that only take a little bit of our time, but it doesn't cost too much time. So now we are going to be doing our second detour in Niagara Falls. We need to go find Gyro because he's gonna give us one of three items that are needed to complete good ending. And these three, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. These items will help us either open up a shortcut or open up a way to another spot of Gyro or towards a piece of the map. So now we are on to the hardest part of Niagara Falls, the actual falls part. This is where a lot of runs can die due to these birds. So I'm going to play very safe and wait for the bird to pass us, because I just don't want anything to go wrong. You can, with a well-timed jump, miss them, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, we're going to do a little trick here. We're going to walk on the bridge, stop, and go. If I didn't stop there, the bird would have hit me due to the fact the bird head would not have gone up high enough at the point. So we do a little hesitation there to just keep on walking. And we're going to take a little boat ride. Do it twice. A little shortcut. Get there before the boat even gets there. We're already to the first boss, the flame guy. I don't know his name. I don't know the enemies. But just like any enemy, he's gonna take 5 hits. And just like that, we're done. Alrighty, first level down. Now, we're pretty much just going to be going in a full circle, so every time you finish the level, you just press right and go to the next level. So, you get a little, every time you collect a piece of the map, you get a little cutscene there with your nephew. Now we're on to the Bermuda, which is actually just a ship. We have to talk to our nephew here just because that causes the cutscene for the lightning, because you're trapped no matter what. Now, I got a big question. Why do they put a cannon facing into the interior of the ship? That doesn't make any sense. But, hey. You can't question game design, I guess. For the most part here, we're just going to be following the same track. Rat comes up, we let him jump over. Don't even worry about it. Just keep on moving forward. Take another glorious boat ride. We're going to try to get the fast... Okay, we got it. There we go. Get up there. Look at that. Look at that time save. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe and wait for him to drop that. Okay, now we're here. We're gonna go right into the wall. Oh look, a hidden wall. Oh look. Oh no, that's only a red diamond. Well, we're gonna go to a second big chest, which houses our second piece of the map. That's the good hidden area there. We now have 3 pieces of the map. Now we need to find 7 total pieces of the map. We're given 1 due to this, how the story starts. Your nephew finds 1. Nope. But then there's only 5 stages. So as we do map, 1 plus 5 is only 6. That doesn't make any sense. Well, the game tricks you a little bit. You need to actually clear up space at the store. Now, first, we need to get the second gyro. Upgrade. So the last treasure piece you actually need to purchase that doesn't show up until after you beat the second boss, which would be this boss here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, how dare you! Okay, 5 hits and he goes down just as easily. There we go. 2 levels down. Okay, now we're going to be coming to our first puzzle of the game. Okay, just exit out of that. So in order for the treasure piece, like I mentioned, to appear, you need to actually clear some of the items in the little store there. So what we're going to do after this level is we're going to clear it 1 space by getting 2 extra HP pieces. As we'll see after that, in order to empty up the space. First, we gotta worry about Egypt. Now, as you saw, I was talking to Gyro twice. It allows me to break these pieces so I can actually go onto this side of Egypt, which is inaccessible except for going through that section. Okay, now we're gonna have the puzzle part of the game. We're gonna have 4 numbers here. We need to hit them in a specific order. Here we go. Now, how you figure... And finishing it gives you the map piece. How you figure out that code is that one of your nephews over here tells you it in a hidden way. I forget what it says, but it's pretty much that you need to hit 1 3 times, 2 2 times, 4 1 time, and 2 4 times. And he'll tell you right there. But we're going to ignore it because we don't care anymore. Okay, now we just follow the way of the level, except Egypt is one of the few levels here where they decided to try to troll you a little bit by giving you multiple ways to go. So here you can go left or up, but we're going to go up. And then here you can go right or up, but we're going to keep going up. Always go up. You get these nice little things. Just use your body weight to get on them. I think that might have been too high. Oh, just enough room. Scrooge's big butt didn't cause any problems there. Okay, there we go. Alright, time for the hardest boss, the mummy, or whatever. I only call him hard because I always mess up the jumps here. As you just saw right there. There we go. I should be able to get a double hit. Nope, I missed it. Okay, he's a bit of a pain to get the double hit, but, you know, whatever. We got it. Alright, so here I have to remember to buy the 2 health upgrades. I can do it later on, but right here is just better. We buy these 2 special energies. Oh! Oh, I bought them both. Okay, good. Hey, we got 4 pieces of the map, Scrooge. Let's go. Alright, time for the level that usually everyone starts with, Mew. And anyone who's ever played this game, I played this casually, I've never speedrun it. I've seen people do it on events, so it's the only reason why I know about this boss. But first, we're gonna do a little secret. We're gonna pop this up, destroy that, climb this vine, go up, and see a magic gyro to get our final upgrade. take a little shortcut since we have the upgrades. Don't have to go all the way around. Okay, jump over these guys. Now, you see these green and reds right here? You need to remember that pattern there. You had 2 greens and you had... And 2 greens and 3 reds there. Well, go past Launchpad here. Remember to hit B. You can have an area of 5 sections. So we're going to pull these to where the reds were. Or the green. Whichever was the 2 was. Oh my god. It's shaking. It's a cutscene. So what happens is that Mew actually rises. And that's needed for only one specific reason. As you can see, all the water is now gone, which allows us to actually go down here. Here you get a lot of chests and probably one of the most obnoxious parts of the game. You need to destroy all of these. Not all of them, but a lot of them in order to get through. This one just takes a little bit of time. One thing I also forgot was the fact that you can actually set up the putt with Unscrewed and jump and swing. Where before you actually had to sit there, you couldn't jump. Okay, we're almost there. 2 more. Hey, look, and then our 4th map piece. Huzzah. Okay, now it's time to do an intentional death warp. Just kill ourselves. Okay, remember to hold right. That way we don't have to worry about grabbing the ring. A big jump with action. Okay. Right, time for everyone's favorite boss, Mr. RNG himself. What will he give us? Wow, really? He gave me crap there, which is pretty much par for the course. Now he's just gonna go back and forth and shoot his rocket arm. So he's gonna do one of 2 moves. He's gonna shoot his arm, or he's gonna hit the ground and cause blocks to appear that we need to hit him with to expose his arm. And that's 4 in a row? I believe that's 4 in a row. Okay, can I get it? Can I get it? I should have waited. I shouldn't have done that. Because now we're just gonna get bad RNG again. You wanna wait to hit him with the block until he shoots a second until he stomps a second time. There we go. Oh, dang it. Okay, no, we're fine. That is fine. Oh, the RNG on him is just horrendous. There's not much I can do because that was early on in the fight. But, okay, see, as you saw, the treasure map showed up on the map, but we're actually going to wait. And there's a specific reason for that. Is that once you collect the final treasure map, you immediately go to the secret stage. But if you do it in the middle of a level, you're immediately sent to the secret level and have to redo the level again. So we're gonna beat Scotland first, then buy the piece, and then go to the secret level, which is actually just lower Scotland, as they call it. Okay, a little shortcut there. Damage boost on top of the enemy. A little shortcut here and save some time. Okay, good. That section always scares me. And thankfully, Scotland is a very linear level, except for right here, another hidden wall. Just walk, jump, pogo, 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 and fall. When you fall, you're gonna get the sixth map piece. So if I'd bought the original map piece, we would be immediately transferred to the secret level. And then would have to do Scotland over again. And we just don't want that. So jump on. We're just gonna wait. Just keep on trucking. We go to left, and now we're at the boss. We're at the wizard. He's gonna give us one of two patterns, but there's always gonna be two that show up. So you need to pay attention to which one is the real one. And you want to get the middle one just because it's easier to get to them. You'll always do one or two attacks. He'll do the tornado or he'll do the lightning attack. But they're very easy to dodge. Just run and jump when needed. And you should bypass it every time. Okay, now we finished all of the main stages. We're going to get a small cutscene with our... I can't remember his name now. It's been that long. Oh, but Webby has been kidnapped. And our good old buddy... Again, I forget his name, but remember to buy the treasure map. Oh, I always do that. Okay, once you buy the map, it says, oh, you got all 7 pieces. Put it all together. And you get immediately sent to the secret level. Like, you don't even get an option for it. You go immediately into it. Which I mentioned is just under the castle that we were just in. It's a fairly straightforward level. It does actually have multiple paths to the same area. You can go up there. You can get a little item there. But we're actually going to go all the way to the right. Gotta bounce off him. Just play it safe and go kill him while we fall under. So there's nothing too big with this level. It's just an ordinary level. Just get to the boss. But when we get to the boss, we're gonna see our old friend again. The boss we literally just faced, but he's got a little extra trick up his sleeve. So we got the same boss again, but he has a different attack now. So we actually have to pogo over it or duck. And what that spark does, it turns you into like a frog. And it leaves you as a frog for a little bit of time, but he's not that hard. Once he reveals himself, you just pogo up, hit him 5 times, and he's pretty much done. Alrighty, now we're already on the final stage. It's a fairly short stage. Time will be on the final hit of the boss after the 5th hit. But we have so many lives, so much health that you can easily damage boost him. So he's just going to be in another part of the ship, the part that was locked off beforehand. Oop, pause a little early. There we go. So we get a little cutscene where you're forced to give over the stuff. And oh look, he's a robot. I think it's the D1000 was his name is. So 3, 2 more hits, 1 more, and time, and he's done. And just like that, Scrooge McDuck saves the day once again. Yeah, D1000, that was his name. Yeah, definitely not a T2 reference at all. But yeah, Ducktales is like I mentioned, it's a fairly simple game to learn. There's not too crazy. The one thing I did forget about is how much easier it is to use the pogo stick in this game. Where in the original, it was you had to hold down and the B button, whereas in this version, you just press B and hold it. And you'll pogo forever. And you let go of B, and he lets go of the pogo. So it's pretty nice. I would encourage anyone to play this. If you like the original DuckTales, you'll like this one too. It's a fairly simple and fun game. I mean, I would encourage anyone to play any of the Capcom Disney games. They're all fun. But, yeah, and actually, technically, just a FYI, this was technically a PB for me by 22 seconds. I still have a lot of time to save. This is actually a game I do want to run more of if I can get better at the Mew fight, but Anywho, thank you for the GGs, everyone. I'm gonna call it good because I do have real life things that I need to take care of since I'm done early. Hope everyone has a great rest of the event, and I shall see you on the other side.